Welcome back to FX Videos, where we break down the Forex market and get you ready for the next trading day. Today is March 24, 2025, and we're diving into what happened in the markets today and what to watch for when trading opens tomorrow. Let's get straight into it. Today's Forex market was a roller coaster, with the US dollar taking center stage. The DXY, which tracks the dollar against a basket of major currencies, showed strength early in the session but struggled to maintain its gains. A mix of economic reports and central bank chatter kept traders on their toes. The euro to US dollar pair faced selling pressure as the European Central Bank reiterated its cautious stance on rate cuts. Inflation data out of Germany came in slightly hotter than expected, which led to speculation that the ECB might hold rates higher for longer. This pushed the euro lower against the dollar, with euro to US dollar dipping below 1.0800 before recovering slightly. Meanwhile, pound sterling to US dollar saw some volatility after UK retail sales data surprised to the upside. The British pound briefly rallied but couldn't hold above 1.2600 as traders took profits later in the session. US dollar to Japanese yen climbed as treasury yields pushed higher. The yen remained weak as the Bank of Japan maintained its ultra-loose policy stance, despite recent speculation about a shift. With US dollar to Japanese yen trading above 151.00, intervention fears are creeping back into the market. Commodities-backed currencies like the AUD and CAD moved lower as oil prices slid. WTI crude dropped below $80 per barrel, weighing on the Canadian dollar. Australian dollar to US dollar also struggled, closing near 0.6550 amid global growth concerns. So, what should we expect as we move into the next workday? Let's break it down by major currency pairs. Euro to US dollar. The euro's direction will be influenced by tomorrow's economic sentiment reports out of Germany and the Eurozone. If we see stronger numbers, it could support the euro, but the bigger question is whether traders believe the ECB is serious about delaying rate cuts. A break below 1.0780 could open the door for more downside. Pound sterling to US dollar. The pound will react to Bank of England comments and any fresh data on inflation expectations. A move above 1.2620 could signal further gains, but if the dollar remains strong, we might see another test of 1.2550. US dollar to Japanese yen. Keep an eye on US Treasury yields and any signals from Japanese officials regarding intervention. If US dollar to Japanese yen holds above 151.50, the risk of intervention increases, which could lead to sudden volatility. Australian dollar to US dollar and US dollar to Canadian dollar. Both pairs will be driven by risk sentiment and commodity prices. If oil prices stabilize, US dollar to Canadian dollar may struggle to break higher, while Australian dollar to US dollar could see a relief rally if risk appetite improves. Before we wrap up, let's talk about key events that could drive the Forex market tomorrow. US durable goods orders. If we see stronger than expected numbers, it could reinforce expectations that the Federal Reserve will keep rates higher for longer, supporting the dollar. Eurozone economic sentiment. A weak reading could push euro to US dollar lower, while a positive surprise might provide some support. Fed speak. Several Federal Reserve officials are scheduled to speak. Any hawkish comments could give the dollar another boost. The Forex market never sleeps, and with all the factors at play, traders need to stay alert. If you're trading overnight, watch for Asia's reaction to today's moves, especially with the yen sitting at key levels. That's a wrap for today's episode. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next update. Drop a comment or reach out with your thoughts. What pairs are you trading? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for tuning in, and happy trading.